Google AdSense. Google AdSense is a program that runs by Google through which websites publishers in a Google network of content sites serve text, image, video, or interactive media advertisements that are targeted to the site's content and audience. The advertisements are administered, sorted, and maintained by Google. They can generate revenue on a per-click or per-impression basis. Google beta tested a cost-per-action service but discontinued it in October 2008 in favor of a double-click offer, also owned by Google. In Q1 2014, Google earned $3.4 billion USD, around 13.6 billion annualized USD, or 22% of total revenue, through Google AdSense. AdSense is a participant in the Ad Choice program, so AdSense ads physically include the triangle-shaped Ad Choice icon. This program also operates on HTTP cookies. In 2021, over 39.3 million websites use AdSense. Google uses its technology to serve advertisements based on website content, the user's geographical location, and other factors. Those wanting to advertise with Google's targeted advertisement system may enroll through Google Ads. AdSense has become one of the most popular programs specializing in creating and placing banner and responsive ads on websites and blogs. Responsive ads adjust themselves based upon users' devices size. These advertisements are less intrusive and the content of the advertisement is often relevant to the website. Many websites use AdSense to make revenue from their web content, website, online videos, online audio content, etc. And it is the most popular advertising network. AdSense has provided particularly useful for generating advertising revenue from smaller websites that do not have sufficient resources or other major sources of revenue to display textually relevant advertisement on a website. Webmasters place a brief JavaScript code on the website's page. Websites that are content-rich have been very successful with this advertising program, as noted in a number of publisher case studies on the AdSense website. Google has removed the policy of limiting AdSense ads to 3 ads per page. Now, AdSense publishers can place several AdSense ads on a page given there is sufficient content on the web page. According to the Google guidelines on ensuring proper ad placement, advertising and promotional material should not exceed page content. Some webmasters put significant effort into maximizing their AdSense income. They do this mainly by following best practice. 1. They produce good quality content that attracts and engages users and provides a great user experience. 2. They follow webmasters' guidelines. 3. They avoid flooding their web with advertisements. 4. They do not try methods that encourage users to click ads. Google prohibits webmasters from using phrases like "click on the AdSense ads" to increase click rate. Phrases accepted are sponsored links and advertisements. 5. They don't link or redirect to websites with a poor reputation. The source of the AdSense income is an ads program, which in turn has a complex pricing model based on Vickery's second price auction. AdSense requires an advertiser to submit a sealed bid, that's to say a bid not observable by competitors. Additionally, for any given click received, advertisers only pay one bid increment above the second highest bid. Google currently shares 68% of revenue generated by AdSense with content network partners and 51% of revenue generated by AdSense with AdSense for search partners. On June 18, 2015, Google announced rebranding of AdSense with a new logo. Google launched its AdSense program, originally named Content Generated Advertising, in March 2003. The AdSense name was originally used by Applied Semantics, a competitive offering to AdSense. The name was adopted by Google after Google acquired Applied Semantics in April 2003. Some advertisers complained that AdSense yielded worse results than Google Ads since it served as ads that related contextually to the content on a web page, and that content was less likely to be related to a user's commercial desire than search results. For example, someone browsing a blog dedicated to flowers was less likely to be interested in ordering flowers than someone searching for terms related to flowers. As a result, in 2004, Google allowed its advertisers to opt out of the AdSense work. Paul Buchheit, the founder of Gmail, had the idea to run ads with Google's email service, but he and others say it was Susan Wojcicki, with the backing of Sergey Brin, who organized the team that adopted that idea into an anonymously successful product. By early 2005, AdSense accounted for an estimated 15% of Google's total revenue. In 2009, Google AdSense announced that it would now be offering new features, including the ability to enable multiple networks to display ads. In February 2010, Google AdSense started using search history in contextual matching to offer more relevant ads. On January 21st, 2014, Google AdSense launched Direct Campaigns, a tool where publishers may indirectly sell ads. This feature was retired on February 10, 2015. Types content. The content-based advertisements can be targeted at users with certain interest or context. The targeting can be CPC, cost per click, or CPM, cost per thousand impressions. Based, the only significant difference is CPC and CPM is that with CPC targeting, earnings are based on clicks, while CPM earnings recently are actually based not just per views impression but on a large scale, per thousand impressions, therefore driving it from the market, which makes CPC ads more common. There are various ads sizes available for content ads. The ads can be simply text, image, animated image, flash video, or rich media ads. At most, ad size users can change whether to show both text and multimedia ads or just one of them. As of November 2012, a gray arrow appeared beneath AdSense text ads for easier identification. Google made a policy update regarding the number of ads per page. The 3 ads per page limit has been removed. Search. AdSense for search allows publishers to display ads relating to search terms on their site and receive 51% of the revenue generated from those ads. AdSense custom search ads can be displayed either alongside the results from an AdSense custom search engine or alongside internal search results through the use of custom search ads. Custom search ads are only available to whitelisted publishers. Although the revenue share from AdSense for search 51% is lower than from AdSense for content 68% higher, returns can be achieved due to the potential for higher click-through rates. Videos. AdSense for video allow publishers with video content, e.g. video hosting website, to generate revenue using ad placement from Google's extensive advertising network. The publisher is able to decide what type of ads are shown with their video inventory. Formats available include linear video ads, pre-roll or post-roll, overlay ads that display AdSense text and display ads over the video content, and the TrueView format. Publisher can also display companion ads, display ads that runs alongside the video content alongside the player. AdSense for video is for publisher running video content within a player and not for YouTube publishers. Link units. Link units are closely targeted to the interest of users. Because users directly interact with the ad unit, they may be more interested in the ads they eventually see. AdSense publishers are paid for clicks on the ads that are linked from link unit topic, not for click on the initial topics themselves. The ads on the linked page are paid per click Google ads, similar to those shown in the regular AdSense ad unit. Discontinued types or stopped. Mobile content. AdSense for mobile content allowed publishers to generate earnings from their mobile websites using targeted Google advertisement. Just like AdSense for content, Google matches advertisement to the content of a website. In this case, a mobile website instead of traditional JavaScript code. Technologies such as Java and Objective-C are used. As of February 2012, AdSense for mobile content was rolled into the core AdSense for content offering to better reflect the lessening separation between desktop and mobile content. Domains. AdSense for domains allows advertisements to be placed on domain names that have not been developed. This offers domain name owners a way to monetize, make money from domain names that are otherwise dormant or not in use. AdSense for domains is currently being offered to all AdSense publishers, but it wasn't always available to all. On December 12, 2008, TechCrunch reported that AdSense for domains is available for all US publishers. On February 2012, Google announced that this was shutting down its hosted AdSense for domains program. Feeds. In May 2005, Google announced a limited participation beta version of AdSense for Feeds, a version of AdSense that runs on RSS and Atom feeds that have more than 100 active subscribers. According to the official Google blog, advertisers have their ads placed in the most appropriate feeds articles. Publishers are paid for their original content. Readers see relevant advertising and, in the long run, more quality feeds to choose from. AdSense for feeds works for inserting image into a feed. When the image is displayed for a RSS reader or web feed surrounding that image, when the user clicks the image, he or she is redirected to the advertiser's web in the same way as regular AdSense advertisement. AdSense for feeds remained in its beta state until August 15, 2008, when it became available to all AdSense users. On December 3, 2012, Google discontinued AdSense from Feeds program. How it works: the webmaster who wishes to participate in Google inserts the AdSense JavaScript code into a web page. Each time this page is visited by an end user, e.g. a person surfing the internet, the JavaScript code uses inline JSON to display content fetched from Google's servers. For contextual advertisement, Google's server uses a web cache of the page created by its MediaBot crawler to determine a set of high-value keywords. If keywords have been cached already, advertisements are served for those keywords based on the ads bidding system. The website targeted advertisements, the advertiser chooses the pages on which to display advertisement and pay based on cost per mille (CPM), or the price advertisers choose to pay for every 1,000 advertisements displayed. For referrals, Google adds money to the advertiser's account when visitors either download the referred software or subscribe to the referred service. The referral program was retired in August 2008. Such advertisements are added to the list of results after the visitor user performs a search. Because the JavaScript is sent to the web browser when the program is requested, it is possible for other website owners to copy the JavaScript code into their own web pages. To protect against this type of fraud, AdSense publishers can specify the pages on which advertisements should be shown. AdSense then ignores clicks from pages other than those specified. The reception: some webmasters create websites tailored to run searches from Google and other engines onto their AdSense website to make money from clicks. Such websites often contain nothing but a large amount of interconnected automated content, e.g. directory with content from the Open Directory project or scraper websites relying on RSS feeds for content. Possibly the most popular form of such AdSense farms are spam blogs, which are poorly written content centered around known high-paying keywords. Many of these websites reuse content from other websites, such as Wikipedia, to attract visitors. These and related approaches are connected to be search engine spam and can be reported to Google. A made from AdSense MFA website or web page has little or no content, but is filled with advertisements. So such accounts, they have also been reported of Trojan horses engineered to produce counterfeit Google advertisements that are formatted looking like legitimate ones. The Trojan uploads itself onto the unsuspected user's computer through a web page and then replaces the original advertisements with its own set of malicious advertisements. In May 2014, Hogan's Berman law firm filed a national class action lawsuit against Google, claiming the company of deny payments to thousands of web owners and operators who placed ads on their website sold through Google AdWords. There were numerous complaints in online discussion forums about a difference in treatment for publishers from China and India, namely that sites from those locations are required to be active for 6 months before being eligible for AdSense due to alleged concern about click fraud. Google AdSense has been criticized by some search engine optimization firms as a large source of what Google calls invalid click, in which one company clicks on a reveals search engine advertisement to drive up another company's cost. The payment terms for webmasters have also been criticized. Google withholds payments withhold payment until an account reaches US $100. Google came under fire when the official Google AdSense blog showcased the French video website ineo.com, which this website violated Google's AdSense program policy by displaying AdSense alongside sexual explicit material. Typically, websites displaying AdSense have been banned from showing such content. Using both AdSense and Google Ads may cause a website to pay Google a commission when the website advertises itself. In some cases, AdSense displayed inappropriate or offensive ads. For example, in a news story about a terrorist attack in India, an advert was generated for an presumably non-existent educational qualification in tourism. AdSense uses tracking cookies that are visibly viewable by some users as a threat to policy. AdSense terms of service require that sites uses AdSense explain the use of those cookies in their privacy policy. Thank you for being with us today. We have focused about Google AdSense owned by Google. Thank you and see you in other upcoming videos.